Hi, I'm Mark Payne. I'm the president, co-founder, and head of idea development at Fahrenheit 212. For those of you who don't know who we are, we're a New York-based innovation consultancy privileged to help many of the world's great companies create transformational innovation and the growth that opens up for years to come. Needless to say, the subject of how the world will be different some years from now is very near and dear to our hearts and our business, and I'm delighted to have a role here today. The thought I would throw on the table to provoke your subsequent conversation is that gravity will go away in the years to come. Now, I'm not talking about the kind of gravity that will cause your beautiful glass of Cabernet to tip over at dinner tonight if you tip it off its vertical axis. I'm talking about a different kind of gravity that pulls down company earnings and the potential of emerging technologies year after year. That force of gravity I'm talking about is commercial innovation failure. Now, why is commercial innovation failure like gravity? For starters, it is everywhere. Failure rates above 90% in any company. When you look at fledgling projects that are first started in pursuit of a new growth opportunity, actually fulfilling their commercial objectives, the success rate is incredibly low. The second way it's like gravity is that it is seen as non-negotiable. Innovation failure just happens, and we accept it as a completely normal thing. The third way that innovation failure is like gravity is that it doesn't seem to piss anybody off. It is accepted with no more alarm than ice cream melting on a sunny day. Yet for all the immense financial cost, the opportunity cost, and the waste of intellectual capital and human potential wrapped up in this immense body of innovation failure, nobody is standing up and ranting and complaining about it. Why? Because, like gravity, it's just seen as something that is the way it is. Now, there are lots of things in human endeavor that are incredibly difficult, but where failure is not okay. Brain surgery is really hard, but failure is not okay. Rocket science really is rocket science. Fighting terrorism is really hard, and in none of these things is failure okay. The reason innovation failure is seen as okay is because no one has cracked the code to make it less likely. Well, many people hailed design thinking as the silver bullet that was going to make all of this go away. It has done great things, to be sure. It's brought creativity, its proper role at the front of the innovation thought process. But at the same time, design thinking has had a design flaw that is perpetuating this cycle of failure. That design flaw is that it says, well, just think about the end user experience and eventually see if you can figure out how to make this work as a business. Well, investors don't buy that. Technologies approached in that way tend to land on great consumer solutions wrapped in the form of big unsolved business problems and never ultimately see the light of day as a result. So if innovation failure is just like gravity, this universal, all-around-us downward force, this completely non-negotiable thing, and accepted as so normal that it doesn't even piss anybody off, can we really do anything about it? Can we create a revolution that changes outcomes and hit rates? The answer is yes. The answer is to create what we call a two-problem solution. This is about money and magic working together. This is about solving the big consumer solution concurrent with solving the needs of a business. How this thing will be feasible, will be operational, will be financially attractive to the people we're asking to bankroll it. When we work this way, something amazing happens. Suddenly, that gravitational pull, that inevitability of innovation failure pulls on us a lot less. We see amazing transformation of hit rates. We're seeing this across all the companies we're working with. It is, we believe, a taste of the future and with the potential to absolutely change that gravitational force of innovation failure. Thanks very much for your time, guys. Have a great conference.